Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Tyleda here at 360 Cafe. It is another tea time with Tyleda. This morning, I am drinking some chai tea because it's really cold outside. We got some snow overnight, and this chai tea, because of the spice in it, it is helping to warm my insides. It is really, really good. So, I'm trying to make sure my live is going right, that I can hear myself. Good morning, Green Organic Love. Good morning. I'm trying to figure out how to link myself to YouTube so that I can see the comments and things from StreamYard. I was doing just fine last week, and now this week it's chaos. All chaos has broken out. So excuse me while I try to get. Oh, okay, I figured it out now. I'm not too technically inclined. So I would like to talk about some of the ingredients in the chai tea that I'm drinking. And so the first one is cinnamon. There is always cinnamon in chai tea. And so cinnamon is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiviral herb. And not only does it have a really good taste, however, it's good for you. And the next herb that's in my chai tea is cardamom. And cardamom, it has a really distinct flavor and it's really, really good. And it's also inflammatory, anti and it's also a diuretic. And the next up on the list of ingredients inside my chai tea is ginger. And of course, I can't say enough about ginger. It's wonderful. You love cinnamon, green organic love. Yes, cinnamon's really, really good. I know when I was a child, I didn't like things like sweet rolls and cinnamon rolls and things like that. But as I have gotten older, I have grown to like a lot of things that I never thought that I would even touch as a child. I was such a picky eater. Hi, Marissa. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome. And so back to ginger. It's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiviral, and it's an antibacterial herb. It also helps to decrease nausea. It helps to lower blood pressure and aids in digestion. So that's why. Can you join the panel? Um, sure. You're here, Marissa. Welcome. um, and it also helps with tooth pain. And we know how teeth pain can really get us down from time to time. And that's why it's important to take care of your teeth. The next herb in my chai tea is clove. It also is anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antimicrobial. It also helps with the aid in the reduction of nausea, to lower blood sugar, and helps with tooth pain. Star anise, another, and it improves digestion, cough, with flu symptoms. It alleviates cramps and reduces nausea. So this morning, I would like to share with you all where's my content. Do you mean where did I find the information at? I found this information inside the herbal. Encyclopedia. Oh, yes. That's what I was thinking about green organic gloves because I've never seen Marissa ever, 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 and I couldn't figure it out. Green organic glove. I don't. I hope you don't mind. I added you as a moderator because I don't have any moderators for my channel, and I just want to make sure that everything goes smoothly. Um, Today I'm celebrating my second year business anniversary. I'm really, really excited. I have a lot to do today, and I'm still hosting an online sale as well as the in-store sale for 20% off of your total purchase. Yes, I did need a mod really bad. Green Organic Love. This is, I want to say, my second time attempting to go live. So that's why, um, I'm normally a little shy, but I got to get away from the shyness. And I don't know why I'm shy. I'm very outspoken. I don't know how the two can even go hand in hand, but that's me. Yeah, people person, introvert. I can't make up my mind. But we got some snow here last night. I was not happy about it. However, have to keep it moving. Had to get the kids off to school. And so now it is me and my grandmother here in the house. I am grandma sitting. And I'm thankful that I'm able to say I'm grandma sitting because I'm thankful to still have her and do everything that she has done for me. She spoiled me with tons of snacks and goodies and things like that. So I get to do the same for her in return. Now I'll have her for the next month because my uncle and my aunt, they are remodeling their home, and I love to spend time with my grandmother. And my kids get to see what a grandmother's love is like because of my grandmother. So, what's some of your favorite herbs? I know one of yours, Green Organic Love. I know that you love ginger, and me too. Ginger is one of my top faves. I don't think I ever come out the store without it. In a couple weeks, I'll be going to Virginia to my oldest son. He'll be graduating from quartermaster school there in Fort Lee. He has been training for his job. Yes, yes. Feel the cramps. Cramps are bad. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm going to have to ignore the call for now. Hi, backyard gardener. How are you this morning? How are you? I hope you're doing well. And as soon as I seen your video about the snow yesterday, I was just like, it's coming our way. It's coming our way. And what happened? It came our way. We didn't get as much as Michigan did, but we got a little bit here. And snow is not my favorite thing, even though this is my season because it's my birthday season. And I'm gonna share a fun fact with you all. And if you don't know it, maybe you all can research it. And so I'm gonna share a fact about myself. My birthday is the last day of fall. And so when I say this to people, they be like, well, when's the last day of fall? When's the last day of fall? So I told them to look it up. Um, I'm trying to figure this out. Can I add you as a moderator, backyard gardener? Can I do that? 'Cause I didn't ask Green Organic Love. I just kind of did it. So I want to ask before I try to add you as a moderator. Um, I'm really, really excited for this upcoming growing season, even though I'm not rushing to get old. So I just would like to pace myself for the next few months, but I have a lot of really great ideas. And man, I'm so thankful that I came across these. Yes, you are right, Green Organic Love, December 20th. So that's my birthday, the last day of fall. And it already seems like it's winterish anyway because here we normally have snow on the ground. So you're lucky. You're in sunny California. I had to call my cousins that are in California to check on them to make sure they weren't near any of the fires going on. But my one younger cousin, she moved closer to the beach, so she lives 3 hours away from her parents. Her parents are in San Diego. But I don't know exactly where she's at right now, but she's doing fine. And I know she's going to some university. She's a senior. I know I'm gonna do better as a cousin. But I have a lot going on here for myself. So, what do you all have planned for this morning? Because I know that my mother wants to come pick me up. I won't share her business right now, but I'm happy with the decisions that she has made that's going to propel her in her future. And so maybe that'll help to also give her more time to spend with her grandchildren. And so I'm feeling really positive about that. My grandmother's upstairs still resting, and I'm trying to figure out. I think I figured it out. Cream of wheat. My grandmother loves cream of wheat, so that's what I'm going to make her for breakfast. I'm not eating breakfast. I'm drinking tea. Oh, you blowing snow this morning? So that means that it's going to continue to come our way back your gardener. I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. I'm so unexcited about that. And I'm gonna just send my teenager outside with the shovel and let him get busy because mom don't play in the snow anymore. Mom does not play in the snow. And I did get off track. I was telling you all about me going down to Virginia in a few weeks to my older son's graduation from his AIT training. I'm so proud of him. He graduated at 17, 6 inches. Oh my goodness. Back up, please. Let Ohio keep them sick, let over there closer to them lakes. You all could keep those 6 inches. I'm not ready for it yet. I mean, I do have the tires for it. I'm just not mentally prepared for it. Snow really kills my vibe. I do like to see the seasons changing, but it kills my vibe. And back to my son. And he gets to come home for the Thanksgiving holiday through Christmas and New Year. Then after that, my boy is gone. And so I'm proud of him because he graduated at 17. And I had to really get with him because he went to live with his dad for a few years when he turned 13. And by the age of 16, he was coming to me, begging me, Mom, I need to come back home. I need stability. And I just couldn't believe it. Like me, the one you ran from that offered you all the stability in the world, you want to come back for it? So I welcomed him back because I didn't want to be a young grandparent or anything like that. I just didn't want him to make any of the choices that I made earlier on in life. I wanted him to have the full opportunity to propel and excel to what he wants to be. So he hasn't brought me any grandchildren yet. I'm thankful for that. He is earning some benefits, he's earning some money, and he's learning a lot of things. And when he comes home, I told him he has to teach me how to read a compass. Otherwise, I'd be SOL, you know, if and when things go down. And so I haven't started my Dollar Tree list yet that Led Former 73 was working on with us all. But very soon I plan on getting that in order because I have to start canning my own fruit and vegetables. I have this power cooker thing here and I have the instructions to do it. All I have to do is begin to apply that to my life. I'm so good at learning other things and then applying it to my life. but something that can actually be very beneficial for me, I haven't learned how to do it. And then I also have to learn how to do it over a regular fire because there's no telling. We may not have any electricity or anything like that if and when it starts to go down. And I'm in the belief that it's possible that it's going to go down. And so I'm just staying prayerful and mindful of everybody. I hope that, we're all preparing. And my thing is, I like a saying, it's called the 5 P. And so it goes proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I've been repeating that to my children for years. And so, like, they can't stand it. So I'll be like, did you do the 5 Ps? And then they'll look at me and they'll say no. And I'm just like, well, that's possibly why it turned out like that. Wow. You had to get that right away after the stream because the power went out again. Yes. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I know not trying to run from one country to another may not be the answer, but my husband's from Nigeria, and Nigeria is not my favorite country, but I will go over there. I will go over there. Um, it's just they have to keep the Chinese out of the farming land because they're trying to bring fake fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. The area they've been feeding them plastic rice. I'm just like, like now they have to find and get rid of all the plastic rice and things like that. We already have enough stuff that we battle against, and now we have to battle against that while over there. We battle against the mosquitoes while over there. We battle against the traffic while over there. And me personally, I battle with the people that like to rudely stare. And when they're looking at you and you look at them back and you say, well, why are you staring at me? It's rude. And they just looking at you and staring some more. I don't know. I have to get better with that. But that's the only country that I've been to in West Africa where they will stare you down. And even when you say something to them, they'll just keep staring. So I don't know. You all have to eventually get grandma up and get her medication and some cream of wheat. And I know that she'll be expecting some goodies when I come back in. So I have to think of something good to get her up. I thought about it. And I'm going to pick up a few supplies when I go to the Dollar Tree because it's the only place I'm going to find what she likes. She likes those Mary Jane candy and them O. Henrys. So I have to go get grandma what she likes because, she's more important than a lot of things in the world. So I have to make sure I take care of her because she did not mind taking care of me as a child. Um, and even though she did not raise me, I spent a lot of time with her. So she's the one that taught me how to cook. She's the one that taught me how to bake and dress because she can dress her behind off you all. And still to this day, I don't have half the style that my grandmother had. Um, yeah. Thank you. Please, yes, hit the like button, subscribe, share. I have a lot going on all my social media platforms, and so I've at least been trying to upload a video a week because Backyard Gardener, you do give a lot of great advice, and so I had to listen to it, and then I done more research during the one live Big Green Organic Love did because she was talking about I'll play your playlist, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even have a playlist. I don't have a playlist, and so I had to get it together, and now things are coming together a lot smoother and easier than they were before, and so I'm really happy. And Backyard Gardener, I'm going to try to talk my mom into coming to Michigan My last time in Michigan was to Greektown, and I didn't even stay there for long because I'm not a gambler. But my mother, on the other hand, like that's her vice. And so I'm gonna see if she wants to take a short trip or not with me to Michigan. We spend some time, and I do like Michigan. I like the people. Um, do you all still have a lot of White Castles there? Because I know there was liquor and lotto every corner just about, and then down on 8 Mile and 7 Mile, I couldn't believe it. Like on one side of the highway, they would have a group of stores, and then literally on the other side of the highway, they would have the same group of stores, and I'm like, I'm confused. Confused. And so I'm thinking, it's being mirrored. Yes, okay. And I wouldn't mind, to meet up with you eventually, backyard gardener. And hopefully, my trip to Michigan will be around the time that some of the seeds that I have coming in from Africa. I'm really, really excited. And Green Organic Love, I would like to share some with you too, because you live in a better climate, and some of the plants would do better in the warmer climate. Okay, Coney Island City. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I was just so confused. And my first ever, do you all still have that train that goes through the city? And I had the coin for the longest. I think I just threw it away in the summer because I'm like, I'm probably not going to get on that metro thing ever again in life. Like, what am I still doing with it? Like being a pack rat, I cannot keep holding on to things. It's ridiculous. I get it on this. I get it on this. Grandma, get it from her. And also when I go to hat things and I can't find them, I get them from her. I don't know what it is about those burgers, Green Organic Love, because I never had one. I was just like, because I don't like the look of the outside of the building, so I was never enticed to want to even try one. I never wanted to. So I left it right where it was. And I tried to gamble a little bit. Are you serious? You get I probably wouldn't recognize the downtown area either because I have some friends. She's from Flint originally, but as soon as that water situation started happening, she came right back here to Pittsburgh because I know when we were teenagers, she moved. Her and her parents and her siblings moved here from Michigan, and I know that, once they had grown up and things like that, they started to spread out. And so some of her siblings are here in Pittsburgh and some are in Michigan and things like that. I just really hope that we have to rise up as a people. We have to quit being satisfied with the crap that they're feeding to us. Like there's no reason why the water situation is still the way it is in Flint. Like I'm hurt behind that. And then the people that's trying to help the community by having the water machines and things like that, they're destroying them. Like they're violating people's human rights, like every day. And it's sad because what for? My tea is almost gone and I'm sad because it was really, really good. But I know better. I got too much running around with this today. And that would just be a little too much for me. And so I'm an only child. What about you all? Well, let me correct that. I am my mother's only child. My dad had a total of 8 children, and I am the second of his children, and I'm the oldest girl. So, do you all have any siblings? I feel as though I kind of have the only child syndrome. It's sad sometimes, but I'm gonna be all right. Like my dad used to tell me, and I wish he was still here to tell me that. He was my partner to go to Sam's Club with, and he was just very supportive of me in any way that he could. Wasn't there in my younger years when I was growing up, and I was okay with that and accepting of that because that wasn't the time. However, once I got a little older, like in my teenage years and things like that, he never left my side. And I miss my dad. I wish he was still here. You're the youngest of 11. You're the baby. Wow. That's a large family. And me, the only child of my mother's, I went on and had four children. And I told her, well, be glad I had four kids because you have somebody to help you at older age because I can't be ripped around like that. I'm getting too old myself. There's five of you bring organic love, and you're the oldest girl. You was the baby for almost 20 years. Wow. And it's so funny because every time I said that I wasn't having any more kids, what happened the next 5 years? I'm having another one. It's 5 years. I'm having another. But this time, I'm truly done. I am truly done. I can't take it anymore because my youngest, he gives me a run for my money. Yes, he does. He gives us all a run for our money. When he comes through the door, everybody goes scattering. The cat, dog, and all. We scatter. He's a little terror. Um, that's cool. See, and so I never had to share it with anybody or anything like that. And so I didn't really get out of a lot of my selfish ways before I had my first child. Now it's like nothing's just my own. It's ours. And so when I started 360 Cafe 2 years ago, it was a family thing because I instilled with my children that when there's no more me, regardless of whatever, you all are still a part of me and you are to look out for one another. And so it looks like they're starting to get the picture. You know, sometimes the older boys are a little hard on my daughter because she's the only girl. And like they just try to make sure their little sister's okay. And then the poor baby, he doesn't have anything in common with anybody. So he just does his own thing. If he's not with Caleb, then he's with me. And it's very interesting. Very interesting. He and Caleb will be leaving in a couple months. They'll be going to Africa for a few months to visit Caleb's parents. They're about to celebrate their fifth wedding anniversary. And so I'm just like, wow, I don't know how they spend so much time with one another without knowing one another. I guess it's like that when, it's a vibe. Or, yeah. Thank you all for joining me. I'm about to leave because I have to feed my grandmother. And like I said, I'm waiting for my mother to pick me up because she wants me to do some running around with her. And so I'm like, sure. I mean, I guess I'm your only child. Yeah, let's go, mom. Let's go. Um, and I really appreciate you all for coming. Thank you for helping me. And I will be in touch with you. Um, and if you all can go to my about page and possibly eventually send me an email because, like I said, I have some seeds coming in that I would like to share with you all. And I see them thriving in you all's garden because you all have such green thumb, and we all need to eat. Continue to eat healthy and things like that, especially when there's a decrease in sunlight. So, that's our natural source of vitamin D. And that's how them vitamin deficiencies get started and them autoimmune diseases get started because of them vitamin deficiencies. So please stay on top of that. Your vitamin D, your vitamin B12. Please do not play any games with your health. It's so important. And so have a good day, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And I'm gonna figure out how to oh, I think I figured it out. All right now. Peace and blessings.